What's up, everybody? It's WALUIGI, and let's go ahead and rank the Wave 2 tracks of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Pass. After I've gone ahead and ranked these tracks, I will then say which of these two Grand Prix I prefer, and you can let me know in the comment section below which of these Grand Prix you prefer, as well as your ranking of these tracks. This video will contain spoilers, and if you've not seen my ranking of the Wave 1 Booster Pass tracks from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I'll have that video linked in the description below. So we'll now go ahead and talk about my least favourite track in this wave. But in my opinion, I enjoy all of these tracks. So my number 8 is Mushroom Gorge and this is from Mario Kart Wii. And for this track, I like there's a decision making part to the track. I also like the bouncy mushrooms. It's a bright and sunny location of where the track is, which I like, and I find it a very fun and relaxing track to race on. But for the bad for this track, I find it a very safe track and nothing that original or new with it, and I would rate it a 7 out of 10. Number 7, I've gone with Mario Kart Circuit 3, which is from the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. So for the good, I like the retro vibe it has, as well as the music and the simplicity of the track. But for the bad, I feel like it's lacking when it comes to the gameplay of the track. Nothing to really write home about there. And the track doesn't really do anything too fresh or new, but the track does look great. And for all those reasons, I would rate it a 7.5 out of 10. My number 6 is Snowland, and that's from the Game Boy Advanced version of Mario Kart. So for the good, I really like the music for this one, and I find it quite a chill track, pardon the pun there. I also find this track, it's quite a slippery track, but I find it a nice attention to detail because you were driving on ice. And I think the penguins are quite cute to look at in this track as well. But for the bad, again, nothing too original, nothing to make the track intense, and it didn't put me on the edge of my seat that much. But for all those reasons, I would give the track an 8 out of 10. And number 5 is Kalimari Desert from the Nintendo 64 Mario Kart. For the good, I really love the aesthetic for this one, and I love the Mario train. That looks really cool. And I think each lap is different, and I like that about it. And the tunnel area, that's a nice inclusion. And I find this overall track, especially the train, quite unpredictable, and I feel like it makes it more intense and exciting. But for the bad, the music doesn't suit the track in my opinion. It's not bad music, I do quite like the music, it just doesn't suit it, and I feel like maybe it would have been nice if they added a saloon, but these are recreated tracks, these aren't original ideas, these are from previous Mario Kart games. Well, I would rate this track an 8.5 out of 10. My number 4 is New York Minute, and it's from Mario Kart Tour. So for the good with this one, I love the aesthetic, the music, and I feel like it's quite relaxing, and it suits the track. And I like the fact that this takes place at night, which makes it even more unique. There's not a huge amount of tracks in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe that take place at night. But for the bad for this one, I don't like that the taxis in the track don't move, and there's not enough cars on the streets. I don't feel like it's lived in enough. And you don't go inside any buildings. There's not even a shortcut to going inside one of them. So for all those reasons, I would rate this track an 8.5 out of 10. My number 3, which my top 3 were really hard to go ahead and rank in this Booster Pass wave. But my number 3 is Sydney Sprint from Mario Kart Tour. And for the good, I love the aesthetic of this one. I think the aesthetic's amazing. The gameplay is amazing. I love the different locations you go to. It's a city-based track, which I'm a sucker for them in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I love that you can drive through the Sydney Opera House, and there's also a ferry you drive through. So there's just so much fun to be had in this track. But for the bad, that in my opinion, the final lap is underwhelming. Apart from the fact that you go back into the Opera House, which I enjoyed going back in there. And I feel like the track is maybe a little bit too long, in my opinion. If this track was 2 laps, it probably wouldn't be my second or even my favourite track from this wave, and I would give this track a 9 out of 10. And my number two is actually a track that Nintendo made just for this game, which I found really, really amazing. So when I said that, I think I might have said that all the tracks are remade, they're not original ideas. I completely forgot that one of them is a newly made track just for this game, and it's Sky High Sunday. So for the good with this one, I love the aesthetic. Also, it's got an awesome looking jukebox, and I want one just like it. I also love that there's an ice cream parlor that jukebox is in. I love just driving through there, and I love that there's a freezer towards the end of the track that you race on. But for the bad, it's not a good track if you're not in the mood for ice cream or if you're feeling full. This is probably not a track you really want to race on. But I feel like it's a near perfect track. I absolutely love racing on it, and I would give it a 9.5 out of 10. But my favourite from this wave 2 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Pass tracks is Waluigi Pinball from the DS, the Mario Kart DS game. For the good, I love the music, the aesthetic, which I found breathtaking, and I also love the gameplay, the pinball machine itself, the tunnel at the beginning, which I love, that's very psychedelic looking. I love the colours used in the track. But for the bad, I feel like this track could be slightly longer, and it does go, it goes quite quick. So yeah, I would have liked it to be a bit longer, and that's why I rate it a 9.5 out of 10. And for all those reasons, it's my favourite track of this wave. And overall, I do prefer this wave to wave 1, in my opinion. But we'll now go ahead and compare the Grand Prix. So my second favourite out of the two is Propeller Cup, and it's got Sydney Sprint, Snowland, Mushroom Gorge, and Sky High Sunday. But my favourite is Turnip Cup, which has got New York Minute, Mario Kart 3, Calamari Desert, and my favourite track from this wave, Waluigi Pinball. Waluigi! And the video that helped me go ahead and rank these tracks, I'll leave in the description below as well. But that's really all to say for this video though. And again, you can let me know what your favourite out of these tracks are in the comment section below, and which Grand Prix you prefer. Is it Turnip Cup or is it Propeller Cup? And again, if you missed out on my thoughts for Wave 1 for these Booster Pass tracks, I'll leave that video in the description below as well. But hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you're new here, please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys on my next video. And until then, ciao.